What's going on YouTube? JT's Reborn here, and welcome back to another edition of my DC comic book reviews. And in today's video, we're talking about Batman Fear State Alpha number 1. This one's written by James Tynion IV, and it is really the next beginning start of Fear State. Yes, that's right. We're beginning this like 2-month long event. It's going to go through all of September, all of October, and then it's going to end in November, December-ish, kind of, however that's going to work. It's going to be a long, long event. It's going to be like 30-something issues. In fact, I think there was 2 issues that already came out that I have to go ahead and read just to kind of catch up with everything in Fear State. There's just so much because Fear State is Fear State. There's a lot of Fear State. Now, this issue here is more meant to kind of reiterate all the things in case you haven't been fully keeping up with everything Fear State related, because there are a lot of books and tie-ins to all of it. Tie-ins, tiny-ins, yeah, you get it? I don't know what I'm saying. But anyways, let's go ahead and quickly summarize what kind of happens in this thing. So the most interesting part about this is the flashback stuff to many months ago, like right after kind of Joker War and all that. We have Simon Saint meeting Dr. Jonathan Crane, and I gotta tell you, I can't remember the last time we've seen Crane outside the Scarecrow outfit. It's been so long that I actually kind of forgot what he really looked like in DC Comics. Like, when was the last time we saw Jonathan Crane outside the Scarecrow outfit? I'm like, oh, so that's what he looks like. It's been so long because he's just been in that damn Scarecrow outfit, which is a sweet design, by the way. But it kind of built up this really formidable like look, and then I come to see him like, oh yeah, that's right. He's still just kind of a normal guy underneath all that, but he's still kind of depressed and feeling down that he's just kind of like lost his status as like this A-list villain. And so basically, he comes to talk with Simon Saint, who paid off a lot of people to kind of get this whole like thing going to where they can make a deal to where he's going to get the credit for causing the whole Fear State thing. We see like him in his new sweet outfit. They talk about using Mad Hatter and mind control, all that stuff. Meanwhile, we have Nakano giving full power basically to the magistrate, and we have also Peacekeeper-01, who's kind of gone crazy because he's been hit with the whole fear gas mind control stuff. And he's kind of losing it right now. And Simon Saint is pissed off because if this gets, found out, he could end up like Peacekeeper-01 could end up killing everyone, and the whole thing falls into chaos. So, yeah, then they decide that they want to kind of lock off communication to everything that's going on, like shut down everything, black out the city, which, raises so many red flags, but Mayor Nakano is just really stupid. And even like Renee Montoya is kind of calling him out on this whole thing, like, yeah, this is not a good idea what you're basically doing. It's like, oh, they're gonna get results. He's a good guy and all this stuff. But yeah, like you don't know really anything about these people, and you're just giving him full power. Like it's just like Nakano is just kind of really stupid. Like he's just kind of lost it. And he's just kind of really stupid, pathetic mayor. Now that I think about it, so yeah, there's that going on there. Montoya's kind of had enough. Oracle decides to like kind of put out this whole. She decides, okay, so they're blocking out communication. She thinks that she can send out this whole broadcast thing to everybody, and it turns out like somebody else kind of got to it first, like an anti-Oracle type program. We get cameos from pretty much everyone. You have Jason Todd, who I guess is wearing his old Red Hood look. I don't know. It's kind of like I think there's some inconsistencies in the art designs because sometimes you'll have people in kind of the old looks and then sometimes the new stuff. Well, you have a cameo for Tim. You see Batwoman. You see Duke there. Even Rose and Damian make a cameo because you know what's going on in the whole Robin book right now. So you got that going on there. So that was a nice little cameo. So this anti-type Oracle program is just there to spread fear and be like, don't believe in the magistrate, don't believe in anything. And she's like, oh shoot, this isn't me doing this is somebody else. So they try and pull the line and cut it. And the last message for the old Oracle out there, this part of the message is only coming through on your computers, just you and me. The city doesn't want your old truth, it wants mine, so I'm going to give it to them, cutting you off for now. Goodbye. And then she's like, oh shit. So everything's kind of gone to pure chaos. Everything's there. Also going on is Poison Ivy, the gardener, Ghostmaker. Miracle is trying to get all Miracle Molly and the Unstanding Collective to a safe Garden of Eden type place where there's like a Queen Poison Ivy. There's actually like 2 Poison Ivies going on. So if you got to read like the Catwoman book and the Harley book to kind of, go and kind of find out what's going on with them. I haven't really been reading them, but I guess I'm going to have to go find that out. We also see the tie-in going on with Luke Fox, which was in the Free Comic Book Day issues, and there's also like the start of the whole I Am Batman stuff there that's tying into this because Batman when the non-real Oracle program announced to everyone just panic, Batman's dead, all that other stuff, yada yada yada. So Luke Fox is going to get ready to suit up in his bat suit there, and Batman's fighting the Scarecrow, and basically the whole beginning of Fear State takes place. So yes, this is the beginning of Fear State, even though like everything else feels like it's kind of begun Fear State. Okay, so, and again, there's a lot of references to future state and some of the dialogue, based on like what Scarecrow's saying. The future state of Gotham is forming beneath us. All the pieces are in place now. Embrace it, Batman. Evolution is good. It's painful, but it's good. Batman's like, okay, no, I'm not gonna let this happen. So, yes, is future state really happening? Is it not? Well, this is kind of where things start to change a little bit. It was an alternate future. It's not gonna fully happen because that kind of kills some of the suspense and some of the stories. But there you go. That's the quick summary of what happens in this thing. It really isn't all that necessary to read. The best part about it really kind of was the conversation between Jonathan Crane and Simon Saint, kind of going over their motivations. The rest of it's just kind of reiterating what we already know, and also to kind of let you know, hey, we got all these spin-off books as well that you got to read. Oh, there's so many books. Like I'm like, oh man, how am I ever going to catch up and read all those things? Because I looked at that checklist. Fear State has like so many books, and I'm just like, oh my goodness, there's just so many. But I feel like I'm kind of caught up for now. I think I got to go back and read some like Catwoman and I Am Batman or whatever it is, just to fully kind of catch up to everything in the Fear State events. And then I think I'll put together like this playlist or whatever, just with just the whole Fear State event for everybody to kind of follow all the stuff in there, because there is this big checklist of Fear State stuff. So if anybody wants to kind of keep up with it, it's a lot of comic books, but I think it's managed. I think I can do it. I think so. We'll just have to wait and see. But anyways, if you read Batman Fear State Alpha, which is the beginning, and then Fear State's going to end with Fear State Omega, let me know what you thought of it in the comments section down below. Did you like this thing? Did you dislike this thing? Give me your thoughts on it. I'd like to know what everyone thinks of the beginning of this whole Fear State. Do you think it's a bit much how much we're getting in terms of this? Because I feel like the storyline has just kind of been going on and on and on and on for a long time, and I'm kind of ready to see what's next after the whole Future State, Fear State thing. I kind of want to go in a new direction for DC, something kind of fresh. But we'll just have to wait and see what happens. So, yep. All right. Well, that's all I got to say. As always, take care now. Bye-bye then, and I will see you all in the next video. Peace.